In 2024, there was lots of challenges and surprises and new things that I learned this year. So I thought that I would share 5 things that changed my perspective. Here we go. Let's start with number 1. Before I get started, I'm 26 years old. I'm Jessica. I'm a mom of 2. And I post my fitness content on this channel and in my personal, and then this is my personal channel. Number 1 is people don't care as much as you think that they do, and this goes with so many things. So when I started my YouTube channel, I was so afraid of people finding out about my channel, and that stopped me from sharing it all over Instagram, because I was like, man, if people found out that I had a channel, I'm going to be made fun of and whatever. But in reality, I'm going to ask you this question. What was the last story that you saw on Instagram or on Facebook? Or name at least 5 of them that you saw. You probably don't remember because you didn't really care that much to remember. Nobody cares in like a bad type of way, I guess, if that makes sense. Nobody really cares as much as you think that they do. If you plan on starting a YouTube channel and you're afraid of what people might think, if you think about it the other way around, if they started a channel, would you be judging them? Probably not. So, like I said, they don't really care as much as you think that they do. If they do say something in a negative way, it's honestly sad, and you probably will never hear it, honestly. So, that took me a long time to realize. Number 2, and it is what you're not changing, you are choosing. Which this can go in a lot of different ways. If there's something that you're not happy with and you decide not to change it, you are choosing that. So for example, if you're not happy with the way that you're eating, then you're not going to change it, then you're choosing to continue whatever it is that you decided to not change. That can go with a lot of different ways, and a lot of different ways. Let's say you're not happy that you're not patient, that you're not happy with sleeping in, and then you don't really do anything to change it, then you're choosing to continue to sleep in and do all that. Obviously, that does not go for everything. For example, like a job, I understand it is extreme. It can be very hard to get out of a job, but for a lot of things, what you're not changing, you are choosing. The thing that I learned about myself is that I spend too much time on my phone. I even went through, I feel like, a time where I felt like my hand was just so used to scrolling, and it was such a horrible habit. And I think that like it came to the point that I was like, I have an addiction to my phone where I'm just constantly scrolling. And honestly, if you ask me like what was the last picture that I saw like on Instagram, Facebook, anything, I honestly can't even tell you what I remember. So I'm just like, I'm not even gaining any like knowledge. Taught me that spending too much time on the phone has taught me that I am wasting a lot of my time that I could be pouring into like a lot of other things. Pouring into my family more, pouring into things that I want to do. One of the things that I did in 2023 was deleting my TikTok. That was one of the best things that I did, realizing like how much time a lot of people spend on their phones. And yeah, I'm not the type of person to be like on my phone while we're eating dinner, while we go out to eat, unless I'm like looking something up or something, maybe tracking my food. But it's not something that I don't scroll when I'm in important events. But my biggest advice would be to get off your phone and just live a little. Next thing I learned was to take time for yourself. One thing that I struggled with a lot when I was going through my postpartum depression is that I stopped doing a lot of things that I enjoyed to do. I stopped working out the way that I wanted to. My main purpose was just to work out because I had to lose weight, not because I wanted to, not because it was good for my body and all of that good stuff. I stopped doing that. I stopped singing in the shower. I stopped taking care of myself. I stopped getting ready. I completely stopped doing a lot of things. Very important, and I think a lot of moms can get lost into motherhood, but it's important to still continue your hobbies and doing things that you like. Whenever I was going through my postpartum depression with my first after my first pregnancy, and then depression after a little bit over a year after my second pregnancy, was that I started noticing all the things that I stopped doing. I stopped playing soccer. I didn't enjoy working out as much anymore. Like I said, once I started, like, I guess, finding myself again, I found myself singing in the shower, playing loud music anytime that I wanted, and I'm someone who enjoys music, enjoy art, I enjoy a lot of things. I now do a lot more crafts with my kids, and I'm someone that really likes the arts, video, photography. I've done some photo shoots for some people now. Like I said, I like video editing, painting, I like music. I used to play the piano. Slowly I'm getting back into some of the old hobbies that I used to do. It's so good to just continue to keep up some of the things that you enjoy doing and not to lose yourself. My first thing always will be being a mom. I'm proud to be a mom. I'm proud that that could be my personality. I'm happy. I've always wanted to be a mom. But I do understand that I'm also Jessica too, and that I still like running. I like working out. I love music. I love the arts and all of that. You can do both is what I'm trying to say, and don't lose yourself. Last rule is that you learn a lot doing something that you are uncomfortable with. So I've set myself up in a lot of uncomfy situations. For example, I don't like driving. Started driving to a different park. Something new that I've done. Started posting on my channel. I posted my YouTube channel on my Instagram. I did 75 hard, which is just a whole bunch of being uncomfortable, and I learned so much. I really do believe that 75 hard really got me through my tough times when I was going through depression, and it definitely brought up my self-esteem. And that was just me doing a bunch of things that I was uncomfortable with. Filming I was uncomfortable with, but I'm getting used to it now. And there's just so much things that I feel like I've learned this year, and it was by doing things that I was not comfortable with. I want to continue doing things that might be out of my comfort zone. I actually did a 5 things I learned in 2024, but I guess weight loss related, on this channel. So go ahead and head over there. The link will be in the description, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.